Okay, so now we're going to go over quickly sort of how to do question 3 on English language paper 2. Again, this one is worth 12 marks, so of course you have slightly more time. Remember, it's exactly like the question on paper 1, question 2. So next to it, I know I have 15 minutes of regular time, and so about 18 minutes of extra time. I'm going to highlight the words that I think are significant. I'm going to focus on the fact that it is source B only. That may change, it can be source A or source B, but you need to make sure that you're referring to the appropriate source or you won't pick up any marks. How does Dostoevsky use language to show how much he loves his brother? Okay, so we're focusing on language devices and his love for his brother. And we know that in this paper we're building up gradually. So we had question 1, question 2, and now question 3 we're starting to look at method. So if I focus on source A, and again I'm going to write at the top, love for his brother, so I know that that is what I'm looking for. And immediately, brother, my precious friend. Okay? The fact that he uses the address term brother as opposed to his name says that he sort of views him and their relationship is very important, and it shows a closeness, shows that family connection. My precious friend, okay? So that adjective shows his value. And the fact that he refers to his brother as a friend, the use of that noun, again, shows that he cares for him, that it's not just that they're related, but the use of that word shows that he cares for him. I remembered you, brother, and all yours. During that last minute, you alone were in my mind. Only then I realized how I love you, dear brother mine. So, you alone were in my mind, and the repetition of the pronoun you, along with the adjective alone, show how he was focused on his brother. Okay, we've got a kind of metaphor. He probably wasn't literally in his mind, that might be uncomfortable. But it suggests that his thoughts were only of his brother. Dear brother. So again, that adjective shows how he cares for him. And mine is a possessive pronoun. And again, it's reinforcing that connection, not necessarily a sense of ownership, but a sense that they're closely related, closely connected, okay? He talks about at some point sort of feeling worried, and near the end he talks about and remember that sometime I shall embrace you. Okay? And so the use of that verb, and you could say certainly it's in the semantic field. Of love. And I'm just going to remind myself as I'm going through that if I can identify keywords, that's fine. But I'm going to remind myself of that acronym SAVE, which is semantic field. Remember, you need an effect, adjective, verb, and emotive language. And remember, emotive language, those are any words that have a sort of strong emotional effect, okay? So I could certainly talk about dear and precious as being emotive language, or I could talk about the fact that they're adjectives. But do make sure you know that acronym. Once I've done that, then I'm going to go ahead and have a go at writing Remembering I have that limited amount of time and I'm looking to do about 3 paragraphs, okay? So I could say Dostoevsky or the writer, doesn't really matter. The writer in source B uses emotive adjectives to demonstrate his love for his brother. Okay? And if I use that opening quotation, brother, my precious friend, my precious friend, okay, suggests that the writer values his brother. Okay, I could say the use of the address term or the noun or even the word. Remember, if you don't know, that's absolutely fine. Do the best that you can. Brother reinforces their closeness and their familial connection. I could say furthermore, the adjective precious connotes something that is treasured and worth a great deal. Okay? Showing or reinforcing the strength of the author's love for his brother. Okay? And that's absolutely fine. I've got my micro quote. You want to again repeat that about 3 times.